What's up, guys? A different video to what you normally see. I'm just trying to give a little bit of background to this video because it's one of those that was just really unexpected. I'll let this video play out as the day went and how I was recording it, and then I'll try and maybe put in a few voice notes here and there. Grateful that I'm safe, and for all those that may be watching and already know me, they'd be like, bro, this is like your second accident in a bit, so what's really going on? But at the end of the day, I'm really just grateful that, because it was one of those terrifying things, and I wish, no, I don't wish I recorded the moment, but if you had to be in the moment, you'd know it's really scary. And yeah, I'll try and see how I edit this video to put in all the details that I can. And I'm just happy that I got to record part of how that day went and how it unfolded at the end of the day, because even taking that same video was not as good to me, because knowing I almost could have died in this accident. But yeah, I'm really grateful that I'm alive and able to talk to you guys again. So thank you so much for watching this video. What's up, guys? Welcome back to yet another vlog. Let's try and make another vlog before the 24th of October car show, and hopefully I can get a few more videos up here in Quito which you like. I don't know if you like them, but I hope you do. I know what's on your mind. We do this all the time. We fight and then we're fine. You know I'm yours, you're mine. Oh, mine, I'm yours, you're mine. Oh, mine, oh, mine, I'm yours, you're mine. Oh, mine. Why you keep on asking about my friend, Bo? Mess around and put up in the friend zone. With you is like being in the end zone. Touchdown, we're recording each other. Are you enjoying? Yes, I am. We're recording each other. Are you enjoying? Yes, I am, honey. Tim Nolan, Gwen and Bangu.
Okay, so I'll just start talking from here and explaining what literally happened. So after leaving that place where we were swimming, I was driving from then on. I was the one that drove from that place. But while I was driving, because you saw the dusty road as we were heading to the same place, I started noticing that there were no brakes. And I kept telling everyone in the car, like, this car has no brakes, guys. It has literally no brakes, because there was a point where I used both my feet to stamp on the brakes and the car was not stopping. It was literally not stopping. And I drove just like that because it was kind of inclined and whatnot, and worse off, the handbrake wasn't working. So it's like we had literally nothing else to stop us. And I know some of you say, what if you put it in park? But going on further with the story, we tried doing that when we at a certain point failed to stop the car, but it still wouldn't stop. And I know you put the blame on us. Why were you driving the car? Wow, it was not roadworthy. But sometimes things just happen and you have no control over what happened, and it just happened in the way it did. So yeah, we left that place, no brakes. I stopped the car and told the people that we couldn't drive this car. Like, we can't drive. And I won't mention the person who was driving. Yeah, the person that normally drives the car was like, no, I know this car, thinking maybe I don't know what I'm saying, or thinking maybe it's how it usually is, and maybe there are some kind of brakes, but there were no brakes. Totally. So, like, he drove it for a bit, and then there was a hump ahead, and he failed to stop. Like, we literally jumped the hump, and that's how we ended up parking again. And like, we were like, oh, let's get some brake fluid, maybe that will help. So some other guys that were with us went ahead, tried to get the brake fluid, came back, and when they came back, the car started like the brakes came back a bit, but again, I was the one who was testing whether there are brakes or not. So I told the guys the brakes are working, but when you step on them, they lose their grip again. And afterwards, I even checked the rear tires, and I saw that the brake fluid was coming out from the rear wheels. It's like in the brake drum, there's those seals. I don't know if I can call them seals or rubbers that store the. Yeah, so they were leaking. So after we started off again, the owner of the car was like, "No, let's go." We just go reach and park. And the most fearful thing for me was the down climbs, because we know that if the brakes go there, like we're all going to die. Yeah, so that's how we started off again, and we were going on a downhill. And the guy was like, "Oh, guys, I can feel the brakes, I can feel the brakes," and that's how the guy accelerated from nowhere. And now we were at the point where, as you can see right now, like there are robots there. So all the cars were stopped, and now the other option we had was like, the middle lane was empty. I know this is not making sense right now, but I think I'm also running out of time with the video, so I'll explain it as quickly as I can. There was another car with us, and that's how we were like, because also in the traffic jam. Yeah, the chest, yeah, the surf right there. So that's how we hit into that tire, and then we just like went into the drainage, and that's I think what literally saved us the most, because I ended up hitting my head against the windscreen. It cracked. Another friend of mine in the back had his lip swollen.
Quick recap on how this video is going to end. So we're just from the police station. The driver of the car that we're in was detained, who was a workmate. So we're just from the police station trying to get clarity on whether he can be released. But all hopes are dead because Monday is a holiday, which is Independence Day. So the court issue will be on Tuesday. So yeah, that's that. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to watch the next video. And the other sad thing is that I won't be able to attend the show that's on Monday because I can't leave the guy who's, we're in the car together. So it's better that even as he gets out, you are there because I was supposed to be traveling for Lusaka tomorrow, which is Sunday, but I can't. So we'll just see how it goes.